Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well. I'm Allure Cosplay, and in this video we're going to turn ourselves into Lifeline from Apex Legends. This is actually not her original skin, this is one of her other skins, but I actually saw this and I took a snapshot of it because I really liked it. So I decided that it was going to be one of my first creatures under quarantine that I was going to make. I've decided to make those videos because I am under lockdown at home and I've been wanting to do this for a while, and now I actually have the time to. So I hope you guys are entertained, and here we go. Alright, you're gonna look so ghostly for a little while, but that's okay, we're gonna fix that. So first off, put your hair back, obviously, and then outline exactly where Lifeline's mask is going to go. Step number 2. Glue those brows down and do a better job than I did, because you can clearly still see my brows underneath. Step number 3, this is optional. This is the rigid Collodion. I don't know if you guys know what it is, but it pretty much, when you apply it on your skin, it makes your skin kind of like pucker. It kind of looks like there's a, maybe like a scar or something. And I was like trying to make it kind of look like the mask is on top of my skin and not is my skin. So I just kind of put it over here, and you know what? It failed. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I tried, it failed. Let's move on. Paint your face, that's the next step. So actually I started off with my usual paint, which is water-based Mayron. This is just in white. However, it came out pretty streaky and it didn't really come out really well where my really badly covered eyebrows are. So I dug out my Mayron clown white, and this is actually not a water-based paint. This is a cream-based paint, and I usually don't use it because it feels like it's like caked on your skin and stuff, and you have to like really powder it because it's all greasy and stuff. But I actually put it on top just to make it like real white, and it became a lot more white than it was with this guy right here. So this time around, I'm actually happy that I have this. Continue to look absolutely ridiculous, and then powder your face. Avoid making terrible mistakes such as shaving your head after you start doing your makeup, because after using cream-based makeup, all the little hairs got stuck on it, even though I set it with powder. Don't make my mistakes. Also, don't paint your lips until the very end, because like you gotta eat and drink and stuff, you know? In my reference pictures, it looks like there's a little bit of silver over here. So I use my Mayron silver water-based paint to do that. But then I went a little overboard and just outlined everything, even though that's not in the reference picture. But just avoid that. Don't make my mistakes. Also, I put a little bit of shading right here so it looks like the mask is on top of my skin. So I just shaded the actual skin right next to the mask. I'm considering actually outlining it with black, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Looking more crazy. Alright, so I have been spending a lot of time just fixing the brows. I definitely didn't glue them down properly, and I'm just not good at that. So we're just gonna forget about it because I keep coating them in white over and over and over, and you can still see some brow hairs. Oh well, I can't really help. I used the Black Paradise water-based paint to do a little bit of a raccoon eyes and some line work with this tiny little brush. I also did some shading actually with some gray eyeshadow. I definitely did some around here, around the nose. Like her nose looks very squared, her jaw looks very squared there. And also there seems to be a problem with the rigid Collodion, which is like, instead of puckering the skin, it's just making it kind of like wrinkly, and there's like globs on top of it. So next time I'm definitely just gonna avoid that step because that didn't work out so well, so don't do that. So looking at the reference pictures, the actual two eyeball holes don't really match. It looks like there's actually a bunch of chips around both eyes, or like battle damage, and they don't look exactly the same. I made them slightly similar, but I'm also going to play around with the different cracks on each side that I see in the reference pictures. I also put some black eyeshadow on top of the black big parts just to make it stay a little bit longer and just make it more black. put some white on your lips and you look slightly less weird. Just slightly. Anyways, I did some more line work with the black. I did find that there was a couple of spots from the reference photo that I just couldn't really make out exactly what was happening in the picture. So I definitely kind of made up a little bit around here, but that's okay. I really like the way it turned out. I also did shade a little bit on my top lip with some eyeshadow and right underneath my bottom lip to make my bottom lip look bigger. And you can't tell at all, but I'm wearing eyelashes and they're lost in the black raccoon eyes, but that's okay. I'm actually experimenting with some magnetic lashes that are not as expensive as all the ones that are advertised to me, but I did buy some Amazon ones, and I do find that the actual liner is very sticky and kind of glossy, so you might be able to kind of see that close to my lash line. But maybe if you layer it on top of a different liner, it might work well. The lashes do stick very well though, and they're very easy to put on that way. It's like putting on the glue on your lid before you put on your lash. Who knew? Well, this is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that I got to entertain you a little bit in those crazy, uncertain lockdown times we're in due to the coronavirus. I definitely will be making more of those videos to keep myself entertained and hopefully entertain you guys. So please subscribe to my channel and like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!